major sports Final Four, but fell short of a state title. Men's basketball twice, baseball, and both men's and women's soccer twice. We've had individual state champions in women's track, men's track, swimming and diving, and wrestling. And we've had state championships at the team level, twice in cross country, twice in football, and now twice in women's basketball. Tonight, down on the field, we honor the two-time reigning Texas State 5A champions of women's basketball. This team went 37-0 in 2022, including 3 wins over top 10 ranked 6A teams. The program is currently riding 3 impressive winning streaks. They've won 14 straight playoff games, 62 consecutive games of all types, and 68 straight district games, with that last mark being the longest active of on-court district wins in United States of America. Their average margin of victory this season was 29 points, and then the playoffs stretched it to 31. In this decade of the 2020s, the program is an astounding 79-2. Longtime Austin American statesman sports writer Butch Hart, a noted Texas high school basketball expert, has recently named these young women you see before you tonight as the best high school women's basketball team in the history of Central Texas. Ladies and gentlemen, the state champions. Tonight we recognize number 10, senior Elaine King. Her honors are District Defensive Player of the Year, Academic All-District, and Academic All-State. Joining her is number 15, sophomore Isabel Peters, Honorable Mention All-District and Academic All-District. Also joining them, number 44, senior Shelby Hayes. She is co-district MVP, Academic All-District, All-Centex, All-Region, All-State, Academic All-State, Who's Next All-Star Game participant, and All-State Tournament team. And finally, number 50, Angie Sacco, is Honorable Mention All-District, Academic All-District, and Academic All-State. Also joining them is Seda Alman, our student trainer. 3 of these seniors will play college basketball. Angie Sacco will play at the University of Hardin-Simmons. Reese Carter-Merrill will play at the University of Mary Hardin-Baylor. Shelby Hayes will play at Rice University. Importantly, this team has 8 players who are Academic All-District and 6 who are Academic All-State. Assistant coaches are Cammie Williamson, Rebecca Zabel Brewer, and J.R. Romero, who's coaching on the softball field tonight. And finally, the man, the myth, the legend, the man who's led this program out of the wilderness to 5 consecutive undefeated district titles and 2 consecutive state championships, head coach Donnie Ott. And at this time, Shelby Hayes will throw out our ceremonial first pitch. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it one more time for our Lady Timberwolves and state champions.
What do you think about that? Shelby Hayes throws a strike, throwing out the first pitch as we honor our 2-time defending state champion women's basketball team here tonight. I'm going a little bit early for that. Good evening, everyone. Welcome home. Cedar Park, Texas, J. Sevier Field, Matt Ariano Park. This is Timberwolves baseball tonight, the live worldwide broadcast of Cedar Park basketball on the Vype network. I'm the V of the T, Brad Cohn. Trey Grubb, our QA tonight. Tonight, the 10th ranked Timberwolves will attempt to cleanse their palate of the nasty taste left in their mouth from yet another full-on belly flop. Their second massive collapse from an insurmountable lead in a district game in the last couple of weeks. Leading 9-1 in the 5th inning at Glen Tuesday night. Somehow they managed to lose 11-10. Not only was it the first time the Glen baseball program had ever beaten Cedar Park, it was the first time the Glen athletic program had ever beaten Cedar Park. A couple of weeks ago, the same thing happened at Georgetown, leading 7-1 in the 5th. They lost 8-7. Now these two losses have prevented them from being 2 games out in front in first place with just 3 games to go, thus being able to have clinched a tie for the district title at least with a win tonight, but that's not happening. Here's hoping those 2 massive collapses don't cost them dearly. At the same time, though, the team has a great record in 1- and 2-run games. They somehow are able to keep small leads a lot better than they keep large ones. All that having been said, their district championship future remains solely in their hands. Since Georgetown also lost unexpectedly Tuesday night to Leander, the Timberwolves are still tied for the lead with the Eagles and with Rouse and with Liberty Hill. We were almost alone at first. We're back in that 4-way tie. But win these last 3 games, and Cedar Park will still be the district champs, even saddled with these 2 embarrassing collapses. That'll give them a game lead over Georgetown. That will give them, even if they are ending up tied with Rouse and Liberty Hill, they will have had 2 wins over them, so that puts them ahead of them. So yeah, just win out here. I know that's a tough order, and they still will win their 2nd consecutive district title. Eastview's 4-17 and 1-10. They've lost 9 straight, 14 of their last 15. This game, the 299th broadcast of Timberwolf baseball since we began in 2008. Going for all-time win number 419 here in the 23rd season of varsity play. Weather today for Cedar Park started out cloudy. It's still very windy, but it's mostly sunny. Sunset is at 8:03 tonight. It is currently 77 degrees, humidity 50%, wind from the south at 10 to 12. That means blowing in from left as usual. And remember to send your email to vofthet@gmail.com, VOFTHET, voice of the Timberwolves, vofthet@gmail.com. You see they're having the umpires meeting there at home plate, settling things out here. Camera is a little bit, unfortunately, kind of tilted like we're playing on a slight angle to the right. I meant before the game to see if I could solve that for you, but I'm not sure that I can, because I'm already sitting down with the thing going. I might be able to, let me see if I can do this. Here come the girls. One of the treats for tonight for you all is we're going to have them sit with me on the broadcast for a little while. There, I think I evened that out for you.
Batting 6th and catching number 13, Joe Quintanilla. Batting 7th, playing left field, number 15, Randall Ellis. Batting 8th, playing shortstop, number 8, Daniel Boyer.
All right, here's the starting lineups tonight.
14, Gary Torres.
First up for Eastview, leading off at second base, Ben Berglund. Batting second, center fielder Tyler Huerta. Batting third, the DH Ryan Pullen. Batting fourth, at third base, Jesus Santana. Batting fifth on the mound pitching tonight, Patrick Reyes. Batting sixth, the catcher Joe Quintanilla. Batting seventh at left field, Randall Ellis. Batting eighth, shortstop Daniel Boyer. Batting ninth, first baseman Gary Torres. Now let Chris Wall do the home introduction.
Number 1, playing left field, Kane Davis. Right field, sorry. Batting second, number 24, shortstop Julian Swift.
It's also CPYL night tonight.
Third, number 19, catcher Louis Alonzo.
So you'll see Little League players escorting.
Fourth, and on the mound, number 25, Adam Vaughn.
Escorting their favorite Timberwolves to their position here.
Number 21, center fielder Christian Pickens. Batting sixth, playing first base, number 26, Jackson Harvey. Batting seventh, playing left field, number 22, Houston Molinaro. Batting eighth, playing third base, number 5, Ethan Becker. Batting ninth, number 15, at second base, Quint Mullen. Substitutes are Ian Garcia, Austin Garcia, Tyler Clifton, Carter Wool, Dylan Brooks, Caleb Rhodes, Brady Richardson, Murray Robinson, Logan Vokes. Your Timberwolves are coached by head coach Lenny Williams. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we ask that you rise and remove your caps as we honor America with the singing of our national anthem by our good friend, Miss Amy Harvey.
Oh, say can you see by the dawn's early light what so proud twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous night o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the balls bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the brave.
All right, there we go with Amy Harvey doing our national anthem, the tradition here. Timberwolves and Patriots will be getting underway shortly. 3 games to go, a 4-way tie for first place. But again, if Cedar Park wins all 3, they will be the outright district champs. The second year in a row. No baseball team has ever done that at Cedar Park. We've won 6 district titles over the years, none of them back-to-back. This is a chance to be the first team to do that.
We want to wish a very happy
We're going to have several of the players and head coach Donnie Ott join me on the broadcast here after we get underway. Probably do that. Donnie's sitting next to me. We'll probably do that at the start of the second inning. We'll start talking with you, and then we'll bring the girls in. Meantime, we'll enjoy some high school baseball. Sunset 8:04 tonight. Wind as usual blowing in from left. 10 to 12 miles an hour. It's listed. It's not blowing that hard right now. So Cedar Park's lineup again, if you're filling out your scorecards at home: Davis, Swift, Alonzo, Vaughn, Pickens, Harvey, Molinaro, Becker, and Mullen. Look at another start for Adam Vaughn. Really come back well from his back injury earlier. His pitching numbers: 35 innings pitched, 6th appearance, all of them starts. His record 3-0. Giving up 32 hits, 19 runs, 11 of them earned, walked 16, struck out 38. That's second on the team. ERA at 2.2. Opposing hitters batting only .221 against Adam Vaughn. Gonna go pitch D1 college baseball. Texas A&M University, Corpus Christi. We're about ready to go. Eastview's second baseman Ben Berglund leads off. Berglund, coach's son, is at second now. Was at shortstop the first time we played him. 4-0 win about 3 weeks ago out at Eastview. First pitch inside, 1-0. Adam working with some pace, fouled back to screen, 1-1. One of the things I always like about Adam, well, our other starter too, Kay Davis, they both pitch with alacrity. They get the pitches underway. It's always a quicker evening with a pitcher like that. Hopefully the Eastview pitcher will pitch with some speed as well. That one high and in, 2-1 to Berglund. Tyler Huerta, their center fielder, on deck. The DH Ryan Pullen, coach's son. In the hole. On the ground in the hole between third and short into left field. A leadoff single for Ben Berglund. So Adam doesn't have to worry about the no-hitter.
Now that's for Eastview, number 11, Tyler Huerta.
Center fielder Tyler Huerta to the plate, left-handed hitter. With no outs and one aboard, Ben Berglund first. Hall now will throw from the Vaughn will now throw from the stretch. Line foul into the net on the left side, 0-1. Set the defense behind Adam Vaughn. Third base Ethan Becker, short Julian Swift, second Quint Mullen, first Jackson Harvey. Comes the 0-1. Just outside, 1-1. The outfield, left to right, Houston Molinaro, Christian Pickens, Cade Davis. Here's the 1-1 from Adam Vaughn. Swung on, chopped, a high bouncer to the mound. Adam gets it, only plays at first, over to Harvey, one down. Berglund goes to second.
Now batting for the Patriots, number 2, Ryan Pullen.
Three-hole hitter, DH Ryan Pullen. One out, and runner at second, fouls it into the net right side, 0-1 to Pullen. Two of the first three batters have now started out 0-1 against Adam Vaughn. Shelby Hayes, who the first pitch out tonight. Swing and a miss, 0-2. Gave her a little coaching advice. She'd never much thrown. She never played sophomore, I think. I said, mostly the thing is, don't throw elbow low. Get that elbow up over your shoulder. You'll do fine. She throws a strike right on the inside edge. Good job by Shelby. Here's the 0-2. Chopped foul, right side, still 0-2 to Ryan Pullen. Cedar Park will go with Cade Davis, Julian Swift, Louis Alonso, and then Vaughn pitching tonight and batting cleanup when they get up. Pitch inside, 1-2. Curved ball, did a good job just to get the bat on that and stay alive, still 1-2. Donnie Ott will join us first as we start the second inning on the broadcast, and then he'll give way to the players one by one. Those who are here tonight. That one misses low, 2-2. We'll talk to Shelby Hayes, Angie Sacco, Lane King. Here's the pitch on the ground at second base. On it, over to first in time, 2 down. Runner does move to third, Berglund. Quint Mullen to Jackson Harvey on the 4-3 play. Third baseman, cleanup hitter, Jesus Santana to the plate.
Number 10,
with 2 outs. Isabel Peters also here. Talk with her as well. Pitch in the dirt, blocked by Louis, 1-0. Just heard the exotic birds going off in left field. Always a good sign traditionally. Something good's going to happen for Cedar Park. Strike, 2-1. Fanta can blow 2 more strikes by Santana here. We'll be out of this inning with no damage done. There's a runner on third, though, with 2 outs. And now he's going to come home. This one goes to the gap. All the way to the wall, 1-0 Eastview, and Santana with an RBI stand-up double.
Now batting pitcher number 12, Patrick Reyes.
Patrick Reyes, who will pitch for them tonight, also bats left. Steps to the plate with 2 outs, 1 run in, and a runner at second, Santana. Pretty good crowd here tonight. Good weather for it. It's Friday night. Probably don't have to work tomorrow. If you're watching and you're in the Cedar Park area, just come on down. First pitch misses, 1-0 to Reyes. That one's outside, 2-0. And if you do come down, walk up to one of these girls and shake hands and congratulate them. It's not often you win a state title. It's not often you win 2 of them in a row. There's a strike, 2-1. Got a lot of that talent coming back next year, too. Swing and a miss, 2-2. Mike Rose couldn't be here for the tribute tonight because he's broadcasting Hendricks and Hawks baseball on another link here at the Vype site. He's the voice of the Lady Timberwolves through the season. That one low and away. Full count to Reyes. Calls time and bails out. Swing and a miss, he's down. Full count, fastball blows by Patrick Reyes. But they get 2 hits, a double and a single, score a run, lead 1-0. We'll be right back in just a minute.
Bussey Roofing understands how important your home and business is to you and the significant investment involved for quality roof installation. As a reputable and professional roofing repair contractor, Bussey Roofing offers years of experience that includes a complete and comprehensive range of roof services that are designed to enhance curb appeal, provide energy efficiency, and increase the value of your business or commercial property. That's Bussey Roofing, Cedar Park Roofing, roof repairs, and roof restoration. Visit them at busseyroofing.com.
Centex Material Handling is a family-owned and operated business located in Central Texas. Since 2011, they've supplied outstanding commercial equipment and industrial solutions for businesses throughout the Southwest. They pride themselves on the reputation they've established over the years. Whether your company needs industrial cranes, conveyor systems, a turnkey material handling system, or various storage equipment options, Centex Material Handling is a one-stop shop with step-by-step consultancy before, during, and after every project to ensure they meet any and all of your business needs. Centex Material Handling looks forward to working with you.
All right, welcome back to Matt Ariano Park, J. Sevier Field on the campus of Cedar Park High School, our home kingdom here for Cedar Park Baseball. Brad Cohn here bringing you the action on the Vype Live Network. Trey Grubb, our QA, listening in, making sure our signal is strong and clear from the high-tech, high-class Vype studios remotely. Cedar Park down 1-0 after a half inning play at Eastview. He'll be coming to the plate in just a minute. All-time record in the series, 14-1 for Cedar Park. The one loss occurred in 2017, 5-2 on the road at Eastview. They are 7-0 here in this park against the Patriots. A lot of the games have been shutouts. That's not happening tonight. Here's Cade Davis, the right fielder. Steps in first. Cade, 85 plate appearances, 74 official at-bats, 28 hits, 23 singles, 3 doubles, 2 triples, 14 RBIs, scored 10 runs. He's been hit once, walked 10 times, struck out just 5 times. Comes into the night hitting .378, playing right field tonight, Cade Davis. First pitch misses 1-0 to Cade. He's done a great job leading off and getting on base in most games for us. That one's outside. Some velocity on the pitch for Reyes, but they both missed away. Real overhand motion. 12-6 curve if he's got it, but that one misses too. 3-0. And here's the count where if you can't throw a strike at 3-0 in high school, you're not a pitcher. Well, 4-0. A leadoff walk for Cade Davis despite the elongated strike zone you get at 3-0. And remember the stat we've been tracking for years now, verified that it's true. In American high school baseball, 77% of the time if a guy leads off an inning by getting to base for free, he scores. Cade Davis just became a 77%er. Let's see if he can do it. Here's the shortstop, Julian Swift, all-state shortstop. Check swing, fouled in the plate area. 0-1 to Julian. Fouled it kind of off of his own shin and foot. Let's look at his numbers from the plate this year. 89 plate appearances, 77 official at-bats, 32 hits, 24 singles, 5 doubles, a triple, 2 home runs, 19 RBIs, scored 22 runs. Walked 7 times, only struck out 3 times. Comes in the night hitting .416. All-State shortstop Julian Swift. Several collegiate programs looking at Julian. That one out and low, 1-1. Takes the signals up at third from Lanny Williams. No outs. Cade Davis at first with the tying run here in the bottom of the first. Pitch, fastball, and he rips it over the third baseman's head. It's going to go for a while. Rounding second is Davis. Coming to third, coach is sending him home. An RBI double scoring Cade Davis from first, and this game is tied.
Ladies and gentlemen, now batting for the Timberwolves, number 19, catcher Louis Alonso.
Here's Louis Alonso stepping in now with no outs. The game tied now at 1. Runner in scoring position, Julian Swift at second. Louis, 66 official at-bat, 65, 26 hits, 23 of them are singles, 2 doubles, a triple, 14 RBIs. Fouled in the plate area, 0-1 to Louis Alonso. He's walked 7 times, struck out 6 times, comes in tonight hitting .400. Louis Alonso. One out, Swift at second. Reyes takes a look at him. Here's the 0-1. Curveball hits it, 2-hopper to short. Swift runs in front of him to third, but Daniel Boyer, their new shortstop, throws across the diamond to Gary Torres to retire Alonso on the 6-3 play. First out, Adam Vaughn to the plate. He's got a runner at third with 1 out. Just get something through the infield. Vaughn in limited action, missing a couple of weeks with that back injury, takes strike 1, 0-1 to Adam. 24 official at-bats, but 13 hits. 8 of them singles, 4 doubles, a home run, 10 RBIs. There's a line drive into right, scores Swift from third, and it gets by the right fielder. Adam will run. They get it in, stand-up RBI double, the second in a row. This one by Adam Vaughn. Didn't even get through his stats for you. He's batting .542 until that at-bat, so even better than that now for Adam Vaughn.
Center fielder number 21.
Christian Pickens, center field tonight, 56 official at-bats, 19 hits, 13 singles, 4 doubles, a triple and a homer. 12 RBIs, scored 16 runs, one of the leading scorers on the team. Struck out 10 times, walked 5 into the night, hitting .339, Christian Pickens. Pitch way outside, 1-0 to Pickens. Jackson Harvey on deck, Houston Molinaro in the hole for the Timberwolves. Long look at second, and a great lead, almost halfway down for Adam Vaughn. May have unnerved the pitcher a little bit, throws it off the plate, 2-0 to Pickens, who has a great eye. What a lead by Vaughn. That's another one. This one, 2-hopper at the shortstop. Vaughn to third, across to first in time, almost pulled him off the bag. Pickens down on the 6-3. 2 away, Vaughn now at third, Jackson Harvey to the plate. Look at Harvey's numbers. 77 trips to the plate, 61 official at-bats, 16 hits, 10 singles, 3 doubles, a triple, 2 home runs, 15 RBIs. This one high, foul territory. They're looking for it, but it's going to be out of play to the right side. Just a big, tall strike 1 for Jackson Harvey. Harvey's got 15 RBIs, scored 12 runs, walked 12 times, and that leads the team. Struck out 14 times, and unfortunately that leads the team to batting .262 coming in. Molinaro on deck, Becker in the hole. 2 outs, 2-1 Timberwolves. Adam Vaughn at third. Swing and a miss. Kind of high it in for Harvey. 0-2. No, they ran for Vaughn. I didn't catch that. They've got someone else running for him. There's a called strike 3. So Vaughn's runner, whoever that was, I didn't catch his number, is left at third. A standing strikeout of Jackson Harvey. We are through 1 complete inning. 2-1 Timberwolves. We'll be right back after this.
Chances are, whether you were born and raised in Central Texas or just moved to the Austin area, you purchased a vehicle from the Covert Auto Group or know someone who has. Since 1909, with the opening of the first automotive dealership in Central Texas, Covert has taken pride in maintaining its position as Austin's leading auto group, now operating under its 5th generation of family members. With over 14 franchises in 7 locations, Covert continues to provide an unmatched total vehicle experience for the surrounding areas. Come to Covert for your Cadillac, Buick, or GMC automobiles.
All right, welcome back to the ballpark. I'm joined now on the broadcast by the man, the myth, the legend, Donnie of the House of Art, our state championship, 2-time state championship basketball coach for the women's team. How you doing? Yeah, 6 wins the only thing I would throw back.
Yeah, it's a little windy, it's right, left and right, but I mean, it's such a beautiful evening, nice and cool, and got a good crowd out here to watch our great baseball team led by an unbelievable man, Coach Williams. Just enjoy every bit, get a chance to be around him.
He is. He's an interesting guy to talk to, got a lot of interesting hobbies. He rides and wrecks motorcycles, plays guitar, all kinds of interesting aspects to his personality. Here's the first batter for Eastview here in the top of the second. They are at 6, 7, 8 in the order. This is catcher Joe Quintanilla. Takes ball 1, swings and fouls the second. 1-1. So, how different was the feeling when the buzzer goes to final in a second state title win than the first one?
You know, there's just such a difference in the environment and the seasons. You know, last year with the COVID and everything, and this year with the true state tournament feel with all the teams there and the fans. Just the environments were different. The feeling is the same. You know, because you put in so much work with the kids and so that pressure release and that joy. It's a similar feeling for sure.
And one you can get addicted to, no doubt.
Yeah, I tell you, I certainly can. It doesn't get old, that's for sure.
Well, Joe Quintanilla struck out looking at 3 pitches. So here is Rendell Ellis, left fielder, with 1 out, nobody on. First one well outside. Daniel Boyer, shortstop, Billy up 13. Is on deck. Donnie, you lost a handful of seniors last year. A lot of talent came back to this team and won again. Losing more seniors this year.
Yes, we do. We lose a really good group this year. These 6 seniors have been with us some time, and 5 of them have been here since they were little bitty kids and played together this whole time. So this is a big loss for us. Not only just what they brought to the table as basketball players, but as just human beings. They're some really good kids. Seniors that allowed me to really see a lot in kids and the benefits of just good teamwork. Kids that have played together for their whole lives. So for sure they'll be missed.
Another strikeout. Rendell Ellis swings, misses at a 1-2 pitch, so there are 2 down. And you mentioned something there. There's nobody who's ever coached a youth team that doesn't know that it's a lot more than about techniques, the X's and O's and coaching and drills and skills. So much of it is nurturing chemistry.
Oh, absolutely.
Fouled back into the net, 0-1. 0-2. And this team, and last year's, heck, all of your teams have had terrific chemistry.
They really do play well together, and they're a good group of kids. Like I said earlier, it makes my job so easy when they're just genuine good kids, and they put their egos to the side when they come into practice in the games. They understand the benefits of playing together as a team.
Yeah, been a strikeout of Boyer. 3 strikeouts in that inning. We're going to keep it here. And yeah, I did see the message about turning down my gain. Unfortunately, the gain on Donnie's mic and mine are both completely all the way down. There's nothing more we can do about it. So Cedar Park, let me update the scoreboard for you here before we keep on talking with Donnie Ott. Going to go down to the bottom of the second. Still 2-1. Cedar Park will be at 7, 8, 9 in the order. Molinaro, Becker, and Mullen. And Coach, this game, unlike last year's game where you led the entire time, never lost the lead, won by about 7. They got close 3 or 4 minutes ago, but you steadily pulled away. This one goes to overtime, goes to a second overtime, and then you shut them out in second overtime. What went so right defensively there?
You know, we were really well, played really well defensively all game. I mean, you think 40 points on the
Timberwolves, left-fielder number 22, Houston Molinaro.
Team like Memorial, but you know the big momentum change for us in that first overtime when their stud, their guard, she fouled out, and that changed the complexion of their team. And that's what I'm so fortunate about with our ball club here is if one kid's out or if one kid's not having a good night, they know how to play with each other still. They know how to still execute offenses and move the ball and share plays for each other. That was a big difference for sure in that second overtime.
Wow, just amazing. I was broadcasting a game with this baseball team in Corpus Christi when the game was going on, and Mike Rose, broadcasting the game for you in the Alamodome, was sending me updates on the score, and I would give it out to the people who were watching the baseball game. And got some email from folks saying, go Lady Timberwolves and that sort of thing, so everybody was paying attention to that. And Molinaro, the line drive over the second baseman, head to the right fielder, can't corral. Molinaro will use that speed and a head first drive to the second to turn what should have been a single into a leadoff double here in the second inning.
Ethan Becker.
It's a nice slide right there.
That was. Ethan Becker, the third baseman, steps to the plate. No outs. Molinaro in scoring position at second, up 2-1. And Donnie, these players don't just play for you, do they? There's a lot of them playing a tournament that couldn't come tonight.
Yeah, several of them. That's the thing. Right after that, our season extended. Again till March this year. So, having a late season like we've had the last 2 years, that means that the AU season still goes on. They don't put anything on pause, and so unfortunately, for our teams right after the season, they're hopping right back on the court a few weeks later and going to the AU season. So we have several right now that are gone on tournaments this weekend. A lot of big out-of-town tournaments this weekend.
A few girls going to go play college basketball next year out of your senior class?
Yeah, we have been very fortunate, like I said, with these seniors and deservingly so. They've all been rewarded so far with some scholarships and going to go play at the next level. Shelby's going to Rice University, and Elaine King's going to Trinity University in San Antonio, and Angie Sacco's going to Hardin-Simmons University. And we have Reese Prater Merrill who's going down to UMHB, and beautiful school down there. So it's been very good for our seniors. And Megan's still got some options open right now. Alyssa's exploring her options as well to go to school. So we really try to make sure just all of them have an opportunity.
Line drive into center. And that gets by the center fielder. This will last for a while. Rounding third and coming home, Houston Molinaro. Becker to third. They get the ball back in the infield. A stand-up RBI triple for Ethan Becker. Straight up the middle. Molinaro scores from second on the play.
The Timberwolves, second baseman number 15.
Scoreboard updated for you. Still no outs. And here is Quentin Mullen, 9-hole hitter, playing second base tonight. Trying to pick up Becker from third. First pitch misses outside 1-0. And Coach, so much of the success of the program is due to your high-quality assistant coaching staff as well.
Man, it starts, Brad, you know this from being around sports. It starts with the family at home, my wife and kids. It 5 years. So I can't even begin to say enough words about our coaching staff for sure. They're amazing.
Yeah, people's resume grows with things like multiple state titles and that sort of thing. You start thinking about, can we keep the band together? And, I know there's going to be temptations for any of the coaches to say, hey, I'd like to try what Donnie's doing somewhere.
But there has been, it's the success that certainly has opened up a lot of doors for a lot of us. But
just think, now there's a shot to left by Mullen, who brings Ethan Becker home from third. First three batters here in the bottom of the second have all hit, almost recycle, a double, a triple, and a single. And now Cedar Park leads 4-1. To the plate, top of the order, right for K. Davis. Go ahead, Donnie.
I said, a lot of us have those opportunities right now, but, we're committed to this process here. We love it. It's important to be able to have it and people in the school. So this is a great place where we want to be and raise our family. And, I feel like our whole staff is committed to that process. And it's a good ride.
Well, those of us ridden your coattails are sure appreciative of that. We're happy that everybody wants to stay here. So next year you got two good scorers back in G and Molly Lee, and who else are you building around?
We got Isabel Peters coming back as well. She was a really solid one for us off the bench last year as a sophomore. She was athleticism. More and have that opportunity more. And we've got a really solid JV team that unbelievable district play. We brought several of them up towards the end of the year. Avery Almer, Hope Raspberry, Pierre Bomey. So we've got some places from around Giovanni as well and keep this thing rolling in the right direction.
Right, and you've got a young freshman maybe who's kind of scalding the court with the 9th grade team.
There are some good kids coming. We've got a really good group incoming 8th graders. There'll be 9th graders coming up, which I'm really excited about that potential there. And I just really feel like the dynamic and the culture is in place to where it'll set us up for winning, and the key, with these state championships is you just got to strike them when you have that right
now. Now batting shortstop number 24, Julian Swift.
You got to take advantage of that opportunity that's there. And so we're just going to keep trying to build for those opportunities.
Well, we just saw Davis ground out to first base, threw it to the pitcher covering the bag, and that did, however, cause Mullen to move to third. There is one out. Two-hole hitter shortstop Julian Swift to the plate, an RBI double last time up and scored. First pitch misses 1-0. Now, Donnie, have you become a wanted entity on the speech circuit?
This has been a fun summer. Last summer was fun, but the travel was we could do.
Yeah.
Travel some, so I'm really excited about it. My wife and kids, we're going to go some fun here soon. So yes, there's a lot of things that are coming our way soon, which I'm excited to share our program to everybody willing to listen.
Well, people should listen. You seem to know what you're talking about. There's a line drive. Left fielder makes a valiant effort. Can't get it. Comes out of his glove. Waited to third, but easily came home and scored. Quentin Mullen. Swift, I'll have to call that an E7. Swift lives at first. Does get an RBI, though. And there's still one out. Cedar Park now up 5-1 for the catcher. Louis Alonso came in hitting 400, grounded out to short the first time up on an 0-1 pitch. And out comes their head coach, Matt Pullen, who's the collegiate baseball roommate of our announcer here, Chris Wall. And you know Chris Wall somehow too, don't you?
You know, Chris and I played high school football together. We ran around together as young kids growing up all the way through, and I got the pleasure of watching him play baseball in high school and go on to play in college. You know, baseball wasn't something that I was built out for. You know, I was more of a basketball, football guy, and you know, but he just, you know, I got a chance to grow up with him, and so seeing Carter out here playing and you know, hearing his voice up there announcing, it's an awesome feeling that, you know, just be surrounded by those people that are so important to me growing up.
It's kind of like community football.
I tell you what, I got a chance to spend a lot of time with Chris because I can go around football games, you know, Carter played football, so Chris and I got, you know, hang out a lot at the football games and chat, and so, you know, it's been really good, you know, being able to see him for sure.
Well, we've been talking with head coach Donnie Ott of the 5-time undefeated district champion Lady Timberwolves basketball team and 2-time state champion. And I wrote some stuff up for Chris to read, and some of those numbers are astounding. 79-2 in the decade of the 20s is hard to get my head around.
Yeah, it's you know, I often, you know, when I send these things in to people that ask, and I often double check when I send it in just to make sure I'm reading it right at times.
That's not hyperbole or a typo or something.
They just, again, you know, you can accomplish a lot when you've got a good group of kids around you like we have that trust what we're doing, and you know, when we got great coaching staff that works as hard as ours does, you know, it's pretty
I've been looking into it, and there's one school, I think they're from New Orleans, in the country that's got a longer official district winning streak than you guys. It's in the 90s or something. But they lost a game by a large margin in December. Later, that team admitted they played an ineligible JV player for one net and had to forfeit it. So they get their streak back, but they didn't really win the game. So I'm saying you guys have the longest active on-court victory streak in district games in the United States at 68.
Well, you know, I'll take it. I do know we moved up to second on the all-time active winning streak with 62 games. The team that was ahead of us lost at the end of the season last year, so they've just accomplished a lot, and I hope that when they get time as they're older and they sit down with some of their friends and they get a chance to reflect, that they realize the stamp and the impact and the history that they've made here at this high school.
All right, we appreciate it, Donnie. We're gonna have Shelby come up here and take your seat for a minute, talk with her for about an inning or so. Donnie Ott, head coach at Cedar Park, 2-time state champ basketball.
Thanks so much for having us on.
Our pleasure. So, new pitcher warming up for Eastview. We're sitting here with just one out in the bottom of the second, up 5-1. In this inning, Molinaro led off with a double. He ended up scoring. Ethan Becker drove him in with a triple. He was driven in by a single by Clint Mullen. Mullen was driven in by a shot to left. It ended up being an error on the left fielder for Julian Swift. So 3 RBIs and 3 runs. The first 3 guys to bat this inning have scored for Cedar Park. Took a 2-1 lead up to 5-1 as we are still at work here in the bottom of the second, and Eastview has a new pitcher warming up. And now I'm joined on the broadcast by All Solar System Senator Shelby Hayes.
Hello.
Hello.
What a game.
What a game. Now, Shelby, you've been on Timberwolves Night in America with me. You've been other times with me, like football halftimes or anything like that? Sometimes it's been more than one.
I was here last year.
You were here last year. Okay, good.
Yes.
No, Megan was here last year as well.
Yes, Megan was here too.
So we're just talking to Coach Ott about this amazing, it's not just this amazing team this year, it's become an amazing franchise. The entire time he's here for 5 years, undefeated district titles, and now 2 straight state championships. From your point of view, as one of the players he has led, what do you think it is that Donnie Ott does so well? Maybe it's not just one thing. Name some of the things that make him a coach that can do this sort of thing for a program.
Well, 1, he loves us, and 2, he's willing to put in all the effort for us to succeed. His main thing is he just wants the best for us, and that's always important, what you want to coach, no matter what, whether it's in basketball or in school or things outside. He wants us to be successful and be at our best, and he just puts in so much. All the coaches do, watching film and everything.
There's a shot to deep right by Alonzo. Chase it, he can't get to it. The wind blowing towards the foul line. Swift had to hold up in case he caught it, so we can't get anything but second and third out of it. Swift goes first to third. Alonzo ends up with a tall double. Fourth hit of the inning, third multiple base hit of the inning. Adam Vaughn to the plate, into the night hitting .542, doubled and was stranded at third in the first. We're talking with Shelby Hayes. And Shelby, every time I say your name, right there, talking with Shelby Hayes, because every time I think about saying Shelby, I want to say Foot. You know, the author, Shelby Foot. And I got to stop and make sure I say Hayes.
You know, I always love the way you announce our names at our games. Really announcing, it's awesome. You're the best at it.
Love doing it. You know, you mentioned something about Coach Ott that I think is important too, and you talk about how he's interested in other things that you do and being excellent in all those things, schoolwork, whatever it is. If you get a job, whatever it is. There's another tall one to the shortstop. Daniel Boyer, he makes the catch, and there are two down. Vaughn is away on the P6 play. So let me update the scoreboard for you. As Christian Pickens steps in. He is the 8th batter of the inning, playing center tonight. Comes in hitting .339. Grounded out to shortstop Daniel Boyer, first time up. 2 outs, 3 runs in. Runners in second and third. Let's pick them up. And we're talking with Shelby Hayes. This was low and blocked, 1-0. Yeah, you know, it is so important because you can learn. A lot of people don't realize. People on the outside of scholastic athletics don't realize what great lessons for life you learn by participating. Whether you're winning or whether you're losing, it's all about working hard and striving for excellence. There's a line drive to center. Center fielder goes back and makes a great running catch over his left shoulder to end the inning. But Cedar Park sends 8 and scores 3. We're going to stick right here. They still lead as we go to the top of the third, 5-1. Talking with Shelby Hayes. At that time I didn't pause. So Shelby going to Rice, going to major in business. What made you choose Rice?
Man, why not choose Rice? Is the question. They have great academics, first of all, but I love the coaching staff at Rice. They're absolutely amazing. Coach Edmonds and her staff made it feel like family every time I visited. I visited twice, and it just felt like home. You know, when you walk into a building or a campus and you're like, it just feels like home. That's the thing about when I walk into that Rice campus. And also, we have a winning tradition. Not this year, but the past year, they won the WNIT tournament, and we just have an amazing class coming in as well. I think we're in top 30 in the nation for our class coming into us, so I'm just super excited to get there and play with some amazing people, and it's just an amazing school, and so I'm really excited.
You got a beautiful kind of classical looking old campus. Mm-hmm. Enrollment is low. It's not much bigger than Cedar Park, and yet it's a college.
The acceptance rate is very low.
Very low.
But I think that's what makes it feel like more family oriented, you know, and your professors are going to know you by your name, not just by your court number, you know, things like that.
Yeah. So we go to the top of the third now. They are at 9-1 and 2 in their order. Here's first baseman Gary Torres, the last man of the night to take his first at-bat. We're at 7:45 p.m. That started just a couple of minutes late, but not much, 7:03. Sun sets a little bit past 8 o'clock, and then we'll be under the lights. Lights are already on, but no shadows left on the field. 2-0 now from Vaughn to Gary Torres. On deck, leadoff hitter, second baseman Ben Berglund, and the whole center fielder Tyler Huerta. As we're talking with Shelby Foot. I had to think to say it that way this time. Shelby Hayes. Now, Shelby, where are you in the siblings of your family? Oldest, youngest, middle, only?
I'm the youngest in my family. I have an older sister, 24. She graduated from OU, which is funny because everyone in our family is like UT fans. So
Yeah. Why does Texas not slip off into the Gulf of Mexico?
Why?
Because Oklahoma sucks. Tell her that one. Full count now to Gary Torres. No outs, nobody on here in the top of the third. Pitch from Vaughn. Wow, looked good, but he called it ball 4, so Gary Torres becomes a 77%er. A weird stat I found out, Shelby, is that in high school baseball in America, 77% of the time, better than 3 out of 4 times, a guy gets on base for free, like a walk or he gets hit, and to lead off an inning, he scores.
Oh, wow.
So we're trying to make sure that that doesn't happen. We had that happen with Cade Davis, and look, he scored. So
yeah, let's not have it happen then.
let's not have it happen against us. High and inside with that first pitch to lead off Ben Berglund, who singled and scored. Their only run. He's got one of their only 2 hits. 2 of their first 4 batters touched Vaughn for hits, but nobody has since. And he's got 4 strikeouts as well. That one low, 2-0. Landy's going to come out and talk to him about it. He had 4 strikeouts. He struck out Reyes, the opposing pitcher, to end the first, then struck out all 3 guys who faced him in the second. But a full count walk to Torres to start this inning, and Landy's just going to go out and kind of reset the buttons for him, get him comfortable again, get him pitching again. So Shelby, senioritis, I guess, right? You've got weeks to go. There's no basketball left to play. You got your ring sized. It will be coming soon. I got mine sized. And so what's on your mind now?
Yeah, just getting ready for college. I've been, you say I've been off, but I've actually been in the gym training. I train in Georgetown, and I do basketball and strength and conditioning just to get ready for college and everything. So that's kind of what
Keeping the game sharp, yeah.
Yes, exactly, because we report June 10th. We got to be on campus then, and we do summer school. Yeah, we do summer school and summer workouts, and the summer school is just to lighten our load in season, which is really, really nice. So.
Academics are tough. They're tight at Rice, so best of luck there. You're going to have your hands and your head full, almost no time to sleep. And there's another walk here in the top of the second. No outs. Berglund at first. That pushes Torres to second, so Landy's reset didn't work too well. Tyler Huerta to the plate, second hitter in the order, center fielder. He grounded out back to Adam Vaughn in the first inning. We could use that again. Adam might go third with it. He's heads up on those plays. Might not just take the default at first if he has a one-hopper back at him. He could get that lead runner at third. He's done it before. So you know much about baseball, Shelby?
Yeah, my dad used to play, actually. And he was, he would help coach at Stony Point because he was the officer on campus there.
Yeah.
And he would coach the catchers at Stony Point. He used to play catcher.
Cool.
And he played for Concordia as well, so.
Oh, he did?
Yeah.
If you told me that, I completely forgot. I'm Concordia's stadium announcer, have been for the last 10 years. Shortstop is being talked to by Concordia. I wouldn't mind him going there. I could keep calling his name out. We're to the 1-1 count now. No outs, 2 runners on, 2-1 now with that one being outside. So what has been your favorite academic exercise here at Cedar Park? Back to Vaughn. He hits him in the ankle. He'll only go to first there. Gets the first out. Everybody else moves up. Let me finish this. Torres to third. Berglund to second. Huerta down on the 1-3 play. There's one out for the DH, Ryan Pullen. So Shelby, I'm asking, what was your favorite thing academically to do this year at Cedar Park as a student?
Ooh, that is a good question. I love math. Maybe that's why I'm going into business, but I love math. I've gone really into biology and government and stuff. I love to learn new things, so I think that's one of the main reasons why I chose Rice, because academics. I love academics. And
one hopper to Swift over to Harvey for the out on the 6-3 play, but Berglund goes to second in front of him, and then Gary Torres scores to make it 2 runs, a 5-2 game. Talking with Shelby Hayes here. 2 outs now. Pulling out on the 6'3", and we are to their cleanup hitter, Jesus Santana, who had an RBI double to the left side the first time up, takes ball one. Now, what are you going to miss most about being in high school? That's strike one.
I think obviously playing basketball for this team, the coaches, the coaches we have, just because they've just had a big impact on my life and helped me get to where I am. And I know everything wouldn't be possible without them, so I'm definitely going to miss the coaches as well as my teammates. Things like that, as I played with for a while. So.
And that glances on his arm, so Santana a free base as well as a hit batsman to first. First and third down, 2 outs for the pitcher. Well, he started as the pitcher. Back to Grace's.
Number 17, Aaron Villo.
Oh, Aaron Villo. He must be the guy on the mound for Reyes. So he's batting for him now, starting in the third inning. With 2 outs, runners at the corners. First pitch down the groove, 0-1. Who is a teacher on faculty at Cedar Park that's going to leave a long-term impression on you?
Oh, there's a lot. I mean, I think it's very important that you have a good relationship with your teachers, especially when you're playing sports and you're going to be traveling a lot. Miss Penguillinan, Miss Stapleton, Mr. Babbage. I mean, pretty much all of my teachers have had an impact on me in some way, somehow. So, I'm definitely going to miss them more. Absolutely good. And it's funny, a lot of the teachers that I've chose for Teacher Appreciation Night and everything have been my math teachers. So. And
it's interesting that you like math because we need more of that in this country. My wife is a math lover too, so that's a good deal. I'm glad to hear that about you. All right, thanks, Shelby Hayes. Shelby Hayes, our center. How tall are you, Shelby?
I am 6'2".
6'2"? Yeah. How tall were you when you started the program?
I think 6 foot, maybe.
6 foot, so you grew a little bit?
Yeah, I grew. I think I grew like 2 inches.
One of the leaders made the all-tournament team, our state championship team, talking with us here. Thanks a lot, Shelby. And send up, I guess, who do you want to send up?
Hey, Angie. You or Isabel. Which one do you want to come first?
Who wants to come up? Isabel wants to come up. All right, we'll send Isabel up.
A soccer star.
All right. We'll be right back in a minute. Hear this word from our sponsor.
With ASI Protection Services, it's always safe. It's that simple. ASI Services provides commercial and residential alarm monitoring services. ASI does the install and monitoring for way less than the large security chains. They've been in business for 21 years. ASI also offers home automation services, repair services for access control, alarms, and CCTV, plus security camera installation and repair. That's ASI Protection Services. Call 512-467-2615.
All right, welcome back to the ballpark here. Jay Severe Field, Matt Ariano Park, Brad Cohn bringing you all the action here on the Vype Live Network. Cedar Park leading Eastview. Playing the bottom of the third, up 5-2. First pitch to 6-hole hitter Jackson Harvey's ball outside. We've got Harvey, Molinaro, and Becker, 6, 7, 8, 2 in the order for Cedar Park. He came in at 262, struck out looking at an 0-2 pitch first time up, so he's going to want to do something different, like slam one deep to right. It is going. It is going. It is gone! Jackson Harvey takes the team lead with his third home run. And I didn't even get a chance yet to introduce Isabel Peters. Man, he needs to sit with us more often. Every batter you sat with on our broadcast has hit a home run. How you doing, Isabel?
I'm good. How are you?
Great. So we've been talking to Donnie, we've been talking to Shelby about their experiences, their impression of the experience of the state title run for them, the second, for you the first.
Yeah.
What are your largest impressions of having done that now?
It was just really cool. I mean, I was pretty much on the bench the whole time, but just cheering with my teammates, being a part of it was a great experience.
Donnie and I were talking, and one of the things I was pointing out that he was agreeing with was that you can learn so many life lessons in athletics that people who don't ever get involved in that don't realize you can learn. And, a lot of it just has to do with work ethic, with expectations, with teamwork, with communications. What are some of the big lessons that you think you can apply to the rest of your life from having been on this team so far? I know you got, 2 years left?
Yeah, I do. Some lessons I've learned, definitely it's just like supporting your teammates, just being able to be with them, like always supporting your friends and all people. Just always working hard. Like this team has definitely taught me like we're working hard 24/7 no matter what.
It's so true in everything. You learn when you move on. Ego and selflessness and self-centeredness just don't work anywhere. You learn that in sports. The coach has an iron fist. You got to do what he says. Your teachers will too. Your boss will. It's just the way life is. And you got to learn to navigate that kind of a river as it's flowing around you. And you can learn that so well in high school athletics. Where were you the moment the final buzzer went off in the Alamo Dome? You guys won 45-40 in double overtime. Where were you? Were you on the court, on the bench? What happened? What did you do?
I immediately crying, like hugged all my teammates. I was crying immediately. It was just such a great experience.
No doubt. Ethan Becker pitch is blocked in the dirt by the catcher, and so Molinaro, who reached with a walk, goes to second. Still no outs. Becker a 1-0 count. You know many of the baseball players?
I know a couple, but never really been to a baseball game. So.
And you never played softball, you're telling me?
Yeah, I have not.
Tapped foul in the plate area with Becker 1-1. I had 3 daughters, no sons, so I coached women's soccer and I coached club fast pitch softball, so I know kind of coaching girls playing basically this game.
Yeah.
And I know from Donnie's perspective, he and I talk about this a lot, how just ultimately fulfilling it is to be coaching, mentoring a player. Chop foul again, 1-2 to Becker. And to see a light go on about some concept or a skill or something, and then getting it right and then having that installed in their base now, and they can do that now, how fulfilling that is from a coaching point of view. And it really is. Is there anything in you as you're seeing all this that makes you think that someday maybe you'd want to be a coach?
I've definitely thought about it. I think it's just really cool to see like your players improve and just how much they grow while you're coaching them. I think that'd be really cool to do.
I'll tell you what, I'm sure it's something that you ever want to do. You'll be able to talk to Donnie out about it.
Yeah, I'll give you some good advice.
Some pointers, what he's doing. Your assistant coaches are so tuned to the program. Everybody's on the same page at all times.
Yeah.
Talk a little bit about your assistant coaches and maybe a good moment with one of them that made you see something or turn something on within you.
I really love Coach K. I love all my assistant coaches, but Coach Boyer has always helped me, like, especially like just with life lessons. Like I can come to her about anything. She'll just give me some advice that I really need. She helped me get better with my football. She gave me so much advice on that. Coach Ray, I had him on JV last year. I loved him. He was a great coach. He just taught me to be like a leader. Like he helped me use my voice, speak up. Coach K, I love her so much. I can come to about anything and talk to her about anything. She has been helping me with like my shooting and just finishing at the rim. And it's like I've been showing improvement and it's going really good.
Well, that's terrific. Isabel Peters is who we're talking to. She's you're a 3 or a 4 position, are you?
3 or 2.
3 or 2. Okay, you do some guard too. I don't know why I didn't remember that. I've seen you played some 3 stuff, but what do you think is the strongest point of your game and the weakest point of your game?
One of my strong points is just getting to the rim. Like I'm really good at just driving into the lane. But my weaker points are probably just my shooting. Like not like overall, just like my release on the ball. Like I don't release it quick enough.
That's the thing you want to work on.
Yeah, that's the thing.
I had a high school basketball coach. We had a pretty good team. I kind of came off the bench like you did this year. I was mainly a shooter. And this coach was a shot doctor. Davis fouls that one in the net's 1-1. And if somebody wasn't shooting very well in the last 2 games, he'd just take them over the side of the gym and just talk to them. I was lucky in that I was a good enough shooter. I didn't ever really have a bad streak, so I don't know what he said to anybody. He never talked to me. On the ground towards first, but foul, 1 and 2 to Cade Davis. But he'd go take the guy over to another goal with the gym and just kind of stand around talking with him while he got shot for 30 minutes. And when and that guy suddenly his shooting percentage goes up 15% over the next several games. So we would talk to our teammates who would have that happen for him. So what did Coach say? And he goes, I don't even know. I don't even remember.
That's funny.
And basically it was stuff I found out over the years now. It's just comfortable. He's just talking about nothing. Just getting him comfortable. You know, shooting in basketball is such a comfort level thing. So you're not uptight. Oh, we got to hit this one. We're behind. You know, it's not thinking about those things. The runner goes to third as the pitch, the throw back to the pitcher goes through it. Heads up running as Molinaro, one of our fastest guys, goes to third. Mullen stays at first. Pitches a ball 2 and 2 to Davis. Yeah, shooting is, probably one of the more important things. You were right. That's always something to think about in your own game to improve. Because even if you're shooting well, shoot even better. It's the only thing that changes the basketball game. And our coach said, if you can shoot, nothing else matters. And if you can't shoot, nothing else matters. Oh, they're throwing down, trying to get the ball out. Bad throw in the dirt. Ball gets back. Pitch was the ball, so that's a 4 count to Davis. With ball now at third. Mullen went to second on that one. One run in the inning. The home run. 6-2. Still just 1 out. Got to make sure I'm keeping up with the scoreboard for folks watching the game here while we're talking. Isabel Peters, a state champion. That's something you'll always remember the rest of your life, you know.
Yeah, I will.
Foul, later. Still a full count to Cade Davis. I coached the soccer team, the club soccer state title, and I still get emails from those girls. You know, they're in their late 30s now, and I still talk with those. I mean, that will happen with you and these girls. You'll know them for the rest of your life. You'll be telling your daughters and your sons stories about this season that you just had.
Yeah.
So there's a walk to Davis.
Now batting for the Timberwolves,
7 pitches.
Shortstop Julian Swift.
So bases are loaded for Julian Swift. Not a bad guy to have the bases loaded for. He's got a pair of home runs already this year. Molinaro is at third. Mullen is at second. Davis is at first. Swift comes in hitting .416. Had an RBI double and scored the first time up. Sent one to left that the guy probably should have caught and dropped. Got an RBI off of that one too, but was stranded at third that time. And let's see what Julian does here. A nice block by their catcher Joe Quintanilla way outside, 1-0. So Isabel, plenty of time to think about what you're going to do for college, major and all that sort of thing, but have you been giving that some thought already?
I have. I think I want to go into the medical field, but I'm not so sure. I've been thinking about it a lot recently.
And there goes one deep, but not deep enough. Left fielder catches it. They tag at third, and he'll get the RBI sacrifice fly to left as Molinaro scores to make it 7-1. Mullen stays put at second. Davis stays put at first. And Louis Alonzo will come up now with 2 outs. Update the scoreboard for you. And 7-2. Back to Isabel. What were you saying? We interrupted you with some action here.
I think I'm going to go into the medical field. I've been thinking about it a lot recently, so I'm not totally sure.
That pitch goes through for Louis, 1-0, and everybody moves up. Davis to second. Mullen to third. More action in this inning. I'm talking to you for Donnie. Hit the sable. Interrupting you. Around the baseball game. How inconvenient. Well, it was great to be able to honor you guys tonight. What your accomplishment is just something that, like you said, just lives forever. And that rain coming pretty soon.
Yeah.
That's amazing. I am lucky enough to goes through and a run will come in and score. So that's Mullen in from third. Davis moves from second to third. 2-0 to Louis Alonso. We'll update the scoreboard again. Now 8-2. I've been lucky enough to broadcast 4 state championship games in football. We won 2 of those, so got 2 rings from there. Coach, as your announcer for basketball, I'm getting the 2 rings here. Got the one. So I'm going to have 4 of those rings. I'm just going to be hard to walk along with.
Oh, yeah, I was going to say
These things are gigantic. This one's high to right. Drifting towards the foul line, making the catch. Logan Niederhauser to end the inning. We'll stay here and talk to Isabel a little bit longer. But we'll probably have to talk loud because they turn up the music here. What was your favorite academic thing at Cedar Park High this year? What did you like to do in school the most?
I really like chemistry, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been my favorite subject this year, but it's going good.
Who's a chemistry teacher?
Mr. Cheery, Christopher Cheery.
If you can name a teacher from either this year or last year, your freshman year, at CPHS, who is somebody who's going to leave a lifelong impression with you, who would that be?
Probably my floral design teacher, Miss Butler. I really love her. She's just very relatable and easy to talk to, and I just talk to her about so many things. I really enjoy her class.
And she works the table at the basketball game.
Yes, she does from time to time.
My oldest daughter, who graduated, first graduating class at Cedar Park in 2002, she took a floral design class.
She did?
She loved it as well.
I love
She
it.
never went off and got a job doing that with FTD or somebody. But every time that, it's my wife's birthday or something, she goes and gets the flowers herself and makes the whole thing herself, and they're beautiful. She learned a lot of that thing.
Yeah, it's a good skill to have whenever, once you take it, it's pretty easy to remember what to do.
Nice little social skill to have.
Yeah.
Well, Cedar Park now, let me change things here in the scoreboard as we're going to go to the top of the 4th. Up 8-2 now. Get all that change caught up for you. So name for me your favorite moment, and don't say the moment the championship game ended, because we know that's going to have to be first. Other than that, what was your favorite moment on court while you were playing for Cedar Park this year?
That's hard to think. There's a lot.
That's good.
I don't have a very specific moment, but just any time that a player hits a 3 and we all call it before they hit it. Everyone on the bench stands up and holds up the 3. That's the best moment.
Cade Davis makes an error in right, but he could be throwing him out in second. He does. Cade makes up for the error. A high one just inside the foul line fair by Joe Quintanilla, the catcher. Ends up in an E9, but he's thrown out 9-6 at second base to Julian Swift. 1 down, nobody on for left fielder Rendell Ellis. That's good. I love calling you guys games. I love the 3s because I get to yell that one out. I read the guidelines that the UIL gives for announcing, and they do say something about, they don't say that you can't homer. We got to pop out to shortstop. Actually, third baseman will reach over and catch it. Ethan Becker, 2 down, quickly. They don't say you can't really kind of homer and yell loudly and enthusiastically for the home team. What they do say, you can't denigrate or sound disappointed when the other team gets a 3. So that's what I do. You guys want to say, 3's about here. Well, there's, when Joan Fontaine hits one for Georgetown, say, 3 Joan Fontaine. That sound disappointed. As long as I just don't sound disappointed when I'm saying it. I can pump you guys out. It is really exciting to do that. You guys are so fun to watch.
Yeah, I really fun with that.
Here's Daniel Boyer, the shortstop, already to 0-2. Fouled back into the net. Still 0-2 to Boyer. I guess, hopefully there's a reason to have you back here next year to do this all over again. Yeah, that would be a lot of fun.
Yeah, that's the goal.
Here's the pitch on 1-2, and strikes him out. 1-2-3 the hard way. Adam Vaughn and the Timberwolves. Thanks, Isabel, for coming up.
Thank you.
Pick somebody, one of your teammates, to send up. Thanks, Isabel Peters here on the broadcast. We'll be right back in just a minute.
Thunder Cloud Subs is a neighborhood sub shop with a rich tradition of good-natured people serving fresh, fast, and healthy food in a quirky and fun atmosphere. Founded in Austin in 1975, Thunder Cloud has the simple philosophy of selling a great sub at a reasonable price with superb ingredients. Scratch-baked bread, meats, cheeses, and produce sliced fresh every day. All these ingredients come together to create the one and only Thunder Cloud Sub at 4 Points and at 700 East Whitestone in Cedar Park.
Chances are, whether you were born and raised in Central Texas or just moved to the Austin area, you purchased a vehicle from the Cover Auto Group or know someone who has. Since 1909, with the opening of the first automotive dealership in Central Texas, Cover has taken pride in maintaining its position as Austin's leading auto group, now operating under its 5th generation of family members. With over 14 franchises in 7 locations, Cover continues to provide an unmatched total vehicle experience for the surrounding areas. Come to Covert for your Cadillac, Buick, or GMC automobiles.
All right, welcome back to the ballpark. Jay Sevier Field, Matt Ariana Park, Brad Cohn via the T, bringing you the stuff as the Cedar Park Timberwolves baseball team up on Eastview 8-2. We're about to go to the bottom of the 4th, maybe make that a little bit more than 8-2. We'll have Adam Vaughn up first. We are at 4, 5, 6 in the order. And then Christian Pickens and then Jackson Harvey. And hopefully a few more than that. And we're joined now by state champion Angie Sacco. Hey.
Hey.
How you doing?
I'm good. How about you?
It is so fun to have you guys out here tonight. One more time, talk with you. I know, especially with you seniors, probably the last time I'll talk with you in a long time, at least in an environment like this where we can talk to you about your season and your impressions and so forth. So it's good to have you up here. First pitch to Vaughn. Misses, low and away, 1-0. So I'm going to ask some of the same questions I asked the other two up here to get your answers and the same kind of issues. And the first one is that one's thrown behind him. 2-0 to Adam. Is where were you in the Alamo Dome at the instant that final buzzer sounded? You guys went in double overtime 45-40. Were you on the court? Were you on the sideline? What did you do? What happened?
Oh, I was definitely probably the 6th man on the court. I was like right as the buzzer went off.
You were running onto the court.
I ran.
Who did you get to first?
I think I just got in the circle with everybody else. I think I got either Isabel or Avery first.
Now, that's a moment, that's going to stay with you the rest of your life. You know that, right?
Yes.
You know that even at this age. You're going to be, 38 talking to your daughters and sons about it. You're going to be 76 talking to your grandkids about it. And the memories will be just as fresh as they are right now.
Now batting for the Timberwolves, number 21, Christian Pickens.
It's an amazing thing to live through.
Yeah.
Glad you took those of us that kind of ride along on the periphery of the program. I'm glad that you took us with you. It's been a heck of a last several years. You've been part of 4 of these 5 straight district title teams. Your senior class never lost a district game. What's up with that?
I don't know. I think we're all just very well put together because we're always with each other. We know each other so well, and I think all of us just...
Christian Pickens on the ground past the second baseman in the right. Moves Vaughn with his leadoff walk to second. They're 2 aboard now with no outs. Jackson Harvey, first baseman, stepping in. Hit a home run last time. What do you think about Jackson Harvey's home run a few minutes ago?
I'm not surprised. I've seen videos of him hit some homers.
His 3rd of the year.
Yeah.
He hit one in Corpus Christi that was the same, he's a left-handed hitter to hit out there. Behind the fence in Corpus was a big 4-lane busy road, and it bounced on the road right in front of a car, then bounced over another car in the other lane and went over into the grass on the other side of the street. It was amazing to see, amazing shot. So you know much about baseball? Do you play softball?
Okay, well I used to play t-ball, so I know the basics of it. I know the positions, strike, ball.
You know any of the guys on the baseball team?
Oh, I know a lot of them. I know a lot of them. Shout out to Christian Pickens though. Love that guy.
So is senioritis something that's kind of going crawling into your bones right now?
Oh yeah, and I've been trying to fight it.
I bet it's tough.
Yeah, especially because I don't go. Seniors usually don't go to basketball period as much as the other kids do. So like, usually once our
I remember it myself. The only thing that really kind of kept me from blowing it off is that I was a fourth-year German student, the first in the history of all ISD. They didn't have a fourth year, so the teacher talked the district into letting me help her teach a first-year class. So I had to teach a German class every day.
Oh, nice.
I kind of took that as a responsibility. And then also I took aerospace engineering, and twice a week our class went out to Mueller Airport time, and we got to fly airplanes.
Oh, that sounds.
So, I wasn't skipping. I got senioritis. I just kind of drove through it. Took the vaccination and went on. 1-1 now, the count to Jackson Harvey. So, let's see. You're going to go play college basketball at where?
Hart Simmons University.
Hart Simmons. I'll be calling your name again when you come down to Concordia. They're in the same conference.
Perfect.
Pitch misses. Everybody moves up. Catcher had to chase it. Vaughn goes to third. Pickens goes to second. The pitch is a ball. 2-1 to Jackson Harvey. Still no outs here. The bottom of the fourth, leading 8-2. And unfortunately, if you come down and do something good against Concordia, Concordia's my team. But, I will come say hi to you.
Perfect. As long as that happens, it's fine.
You'll have a lot of friends, no doubt, come out to watch you when Hart Simmons, almost like McMurray, when Hart Simmons visits Concordia. There's so many colleges in Abilene.
Yeah.
What do you think about the town of Abilene, living there for 4 years?
I haven't really explored Abilene as much, but...
Oh, that's a fair ball. Hits the bag and bounces over. 2 runs will score a 2 RBI single. Coach Cocker was trying to tell Adam to go on. Adam, for whatever reason, stuck at second. But he gets 2 RBIs. He stuck at first. With that single up the first base line, scoring Vaughn from third and Pickens from second. Let's update the scoreboard now for you. 10-2. Houston Molinaro. Molinaro's off to the plate. So anyway, we're talking about Abilene.
Yes. I've been there maybe a couple times. I don't really know much about Abilene, but I'm excited. So
3 colleges in town, so it's got to be kind of a college town.
Yeah. Yep. A lot of young people.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of excited for that. Meet new people.
1-0 to Houston Molinaro. What's your major?
I want to major in sports management, become a coach.
Oh, there you go. All right, now we can segue to talking about Donnie. What kind of lessons have you taken? The future coach that's living inside of you, watching this happen, what kind of things are you noticing in Donnie saying, I'm going to do that? That works.
Probably just show, for myself, whenever I'm a coach, I want to show my kids that hard work isn't shown right away. It's shown over time, and Coach Odd has really showed me that, because ever since he showed up with us not winning or being undefeated in district, to show us that hard work is paid off over time.
It's recipe ingredient number 1, isn't it?
Yes it is, and just I want my future players to know that trust is one of the most important things to have for coaches, for sure, and definitely I love and trust Coach Ock so much, so he showed me that as well.
Now, in your middle school and high school athletic careers, that one you go to Molinaro. What other sports have you played besides basketball?
I throw and track. I do shot and discus.
Oh, you do the shot and the discus.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I made it to area this year. Sadly, I didn't go past that for shot, but I did make it.
In the left, hold on there. We'll take it back. The left fielder on a knee to stop it, but Harvey ends
now
up
for the Timberwolves, number 5, Ethan Becker.
At second. Boy, I have missed something. Oh, no, that was Landy at third. Okay, I thought we had a runner at third, too, that I didn't have in my book. So Harvey is at second. Molinaro with that single into left is at first. 3 hits and a walk in the inning. No outs. 2 runs in. Ethan Becker to the plate, third baseman. Started off with an RBI triple, and he scored. Then he struck out looking at a 1-2 pitch. Ethan Becker's third trip to the plate as we're talking with Angie Sacco. Now, do you all say Sacco or Sacco? Because I've heard people say both.
It's Sacco.
Sacco with a short A, not a ah.
Yeah.
Okay. And have you got another sibling that's coming up through athletics or something?
Yes, my sister, she's in 8th grade right now. She'll be doing basketball next year with Coach Ott. So.
A basketball player.
Yes.
What do you think are your strengths, your strongest strengths in basketball, and then the weakest weakness that you need to work on tomorrow?
I'd say my strongest strength is definitely communicating, because that's always very important in basketball. That way people,
is it?
Yes.
Yeah.
People know when like screens are coming or what plays we're running. I always gotta either echo it or let people know about that. I'd probably also say energy is probably one of my biggest strengths.
I'd say that too. I love energy.
Yes, I do not like it when like the gym is dead during games and it's just quiet. I'd rather it be very loud and energetic and crazy.
And I think a lot of people who watch the game from up in the stands, backing up a little bit from the game, and to see what I see down on the table right next to things, is what you were just talking about a moment ago. That one almost hits Becker 2-1. Is the communication.
Yes.
And I can hear you guys calling out signals and warning for springs and seeing who you got and who they got. And that's just constant, that tripping on the floor. I don't know if people know that you all do that so much when they're up there in the stands and the din of the noise of the fans around them and so forth. But yeah, how important that is.
Yeah. I'd probably say my weakness would be, well, since I love basketball so much, I get way too competitive. So my emotions get the best of me sometimes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so
okay.
I've been working on it, which I mean it's gotten a lot better since before, but it's still one of my weaknesses that I still need to keep under control.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
You know, there aren't a lot of people. Oh, this is right off the pitcher. Line drive right off some part of the pitcher. It made a horrible noise. He is down. That's going to be a fair ball. Retrieved and called a dead ball. So we're going to see, I believe, Harvey scored. We're going to see Molinaro at third. Becker with a single off of the pitcher's body at some point. He is at first. Get everything updated here. Cedar Park now with 11 runs as they're checking on the pitcher, who I believe is Aaron Velo. He is down and they are out checking on him. That's a shame to see. Now, what I was saying right before that happened, it's interesting that you would say that as here comes David Bowman. Take a look at him. Because I don't know that I've ever heard a young athlete ever admit that that's a problem with themselves. You may be the first person, and I've coached some where it was, and they didn't think it was.
Yeah.
So that's amazingly mature of you to be able to admit that and know you're working on that.
Yeah, I think I've had multiple people tell me that my emotions are busted.
You know, there's nothing wrong with emotions. There's nothing wrong with the competitiveness. There's nothing wrong with getting angry at something, right? It's just how you manifest that outwardly, physically. You keep that under control. Because that kind of anger, pissed offness, it's something that really drive you to excel at something in the next few moments. I mean, I'm sure you've experienced that as well.
Yeah. Coach Ott, there was one time where I got fouled, and I was getting back on defense, and I was so angry that whenever I was running back as fast as I could, and Coach Ott thought I was going to truck the girl that fouled me.
You were just trying to run off the energy of enthusiasm, right?
Yeah.
So have you found some little inward tricks to help you not blow up when you would have blown up before?
Some people just tell me next play, which I like to think back whenever I get angry, just next play, and sometimes I'll just take a deep breath, just collect myself. Some of my teammates will also come up to me and try to calm me down because they know how I get whenever I get really angry. So I think just the breathing and the mentality of next play, keep going, don't worry about it. That'll help you with that.
So, this state championship and what it takes to get there, it's hard to put down in words. People have tried to write books about it once they've done it themselves, and I'm not sure how often the true spirit and information can come through to somebody. I forget who I was telling, I guess Isabel. I had 3 daughters, And I coach fast pitch softball at the club level and soccer at the club level. And one of my club soccer teams won the state championship with my oldest daughter on it. So I've kind of experienced that feeling of ultimate success in whatever it is you're doing. And, you know, I've got players in that team. They're 38, 39 years old now. I still get emailed. I still run across them on the ball. And just shuffle up to me and hug me, you know. And they've got a kid in high school now. You know? Yeah. And that never goes away. That's fellowship, sisterhood with these girls. You're going to know these girls the rest of your life.
Yeah.
And they're going to be a plus in your life for a long time. All right, thanks, Angie Sacco, joining us. I think I have always said Sacco, so I got to apologize to you.
It's okay.
Angie Sacco joining us on the broadcast. Angie, if you'll send whoever else up is ready to go. All right.
Bev. Come here, Bev.
My new pitcher warming up for Eastview. It's kind of hard to tell the two teams apart. Looking at, wait a minute, that's not Cedar Park in the field. It's Eastview. They just had their pitcher hurt. Is number 22, John Dockery. So let me put that on my thingamajig here. John Dockery, the new pitcher for Eastview, warming up right now. He's got a chore ahead of him, down 10-2 to Cedar Park. No outs here in the fourth. 3 runs already in. Runners in the corners. Molinaro at third. Becker will be at first, or will he be at second? I think he'll be at first. Quentin Mullen, the second baseman, to the bat. You haven't got him out yet. He had an RBI single that scored, and the first pitcher hit him, and he came around and scored. And now, we'll be joined on the broadcast by, I believe it's the Defensive District Player of the Year, right? Elaine King.
Yes, sir.
And because of Bev. Elaine is second name you prefer.
Yeah.
Beverly, I guess. But Elaine King is what she goes by. And Elaine, we've seen your skills grow as this program has grown. And you are such an important role player with the fact that this team can do things like shut out ranked teams for a quarter. Mm-hmm. Talk to us a little bit about your theory of defense and what it is you think is your best strengths there.
Well, our team is just dominant defensively. We're all super athletic, and we just work well together and we talk together. So it really is just like a flow. We kind of just get in a rhythm, and that's what makes us so strong. Is everyone's just able to work together and communicate.
Now you have kind of a long arm, so let's put your shoulders together. Put your arms straight out, straight out there. Longer than me by many inches. I'm not a small guy, but I'm not big. And I've noticed when you set up on defense, I think people don't realize that you're about to block the shot. I think they take the assessment and think, okay, I got to do this to get this over. And boom, it's in the cheap seats. I don't know how many block shots I've seen out of you this year. Do you know what the number was?
Well, I don't know, but that's one thing Coach always says is I know how to get long fast.
Man!
You can definitely see that.
Short, what is your height?
At 5'11". Everyone likes to say 6 foot.
and you've got the arms of somebody 6 foot. And so, when you're standing there with your arms spread out playing defense, wow, look at that. Look at that wingspan. Have you had that measured? A lot of professional athletes will measure the wingspan.
I actually haven't. I thought you should.
Do that.
For the Timberwolves, number 7.
That's a 4-pitch walk for Quentin Mullen, and the new hitter for the Timberwolves at the top of the order is Carter Wall, whose dad is our stadium announcer here. Carter, one of several Timberwolves who play baseball and football. His first at-bat of the game now here. Top of the fourth. Our leadoff hitter's batted in every inning now. That's how well it's going tonight. It's 11-2. First pitch to Wool way outside. 1-0. Have you ever played softball?
No. That's one of the sports I was not too good at.
What did you play besides basketball?
I played volleyball a little bit and soccer when I was really young, but basketball is kind of what stuck with me.
That one low, 2-0. Nowhere to put it. The bases are juiced with Timberwolves. Molinaro at third, Becker at second, Mullen at first. 2-0 count to Carter. 2 more balls. It's going to be 12-2, and we'll be reaching that weird 10 after 5 rule in high school baseball. And Lane, if you One team is up by 10 runs after 5 complete innings. They just call the game right there. This could be a short game. Y'all could be going home pretty early.
Yeah, they're dominating right now.
So they ask questions I ask all the others. At the moment the buzzer goes off in Alabama, you guys went 45 to 40. Where were you and what did you first do?
I was on the court, and actually, like, at the beginning of the season, me and Shelby were like, when we win, you know, not cocky like that, but like, if we get there, like, she'll be the first person I hug, and so that's what we tried to each other, go and hugged, and then went and joined the team.
Oh, that's great. And that moment is so terrific. I was telling the others also, Coach, there's a strike. That was a little high. 3-2. Very high to Carter Wall, but, okay, we'll stay for a full count pitch. Still no outs. 3 runs in here. And I have 3 daughters, coached fast pitch softball in the club level and club level soccer. And in soccer, and there's a ripped foul, though, on the third base side. We'll do full count all over again for Carter Wall. Here's pitch number 7 of his at-bat. And I coached my oldest daughter's team to the state championship in club ball. And so I'm familiar with that drive that you end up getting and the dedication and that feeling at the end. And I'm also familiar with something that you have yet to experience, but you're going to for the rest of your life. And there's a little shot into right. It's score 1 to get the 10-run margin and move everybody else up a base. So Carter Wall with an RBI single into right moves everybody up. He is in first. Bowen to second. Becker to third. We got that dangerous 10-run margin. There are still clouds. And see part of the pitch here, Caleb Rose. Boy, y'all can hear the wind whipping around our microphones. It's really annoying. First pitch to Rose is low. 1-0. 8th bat of the inning. Louis Alonso scheduled next, and he is in the on-deck circle. All right, swing and a miss. 1-1. Something you have yet to experience, which is I'll be walking through Lake Limau, and all of a sudden, some 37, 38-year-old woman across the hall goes, Brad! And starts shuffling over to me and jumps on me with a hug. And her kids are with her. And I realize this is somebody who plays hockey for me. Oh, this is, what's your name? Whatever it was. I'm still getting emails. We had a reunion at the park 2 years ago. Wow. And that just, all of that is completely and very fulfillingly welcome. You're going to have that the rest of your life with these girls. So look forward to that.
I know. I'm excited.
You're going to have them on speed dial. You can exchange email messages. Follow them on Twitter and Instagram. Those will be defunct by then, whatever it's called. Then hammerhead and nose blow or whatever creative thing they come up with. Nose pick. Cedar Park is really, we got to have you guys out here more often. You come out here and they just crap on somebody here, if I can be so bold as to say that, not get in trouble for it. Just like you guys used to. Shutting out people for quarters is just amazing. Okay, we're going to catch this. Now inside the net still. 2-2 still to Caleb Rose. And you guys are now just as forced to be reckoned with. 68 straight district wins. So your senior class never lost a district game. Don't even know what it's like. Didn't lose much. Only lost 2 games or something like that, right?
Even the year before, just 1 loss.
Oh my gosh. And I think the year before that was 1 loss.
Yeah.
I think in the last 81 games, the program's 79-2.
That's right.
No idea what to say about that. It sounds, I'll tell friends of mine, I'm the announcer for this team, and they're doing this, and I'll put some of the numbers in there, and they'll just kind of, yeah, that's hyperbole. You're exaggerating. Those numbers aren't real. No, nobody does that. But they do.
I don't think I even realize like how big of an accomplishment that is yet, because it's just like.
I think it will take a while to see. You'll have to watch other programs through the years try to do that, and see a lot, most of them that won't. Here's a high, hard, deep one to left. Not hard enough on it. Tagging from third and coming to the score, though. It's 13-2. The rest stay put. The sacrifice F7.
Now that
an RBI. Caleb Rhodes, Louis Alonso to the plate. Update the scoreboard to 13-2 and 2 out. Whoops, I said 22 outs. 2 outs. There we go. Louis Alonso comes in hitting 400. Ground out to short and double to left. Straight to second and flied out to right. Louis Alonso hitting 333 tonight. This was a long one. Foul out of play. Right side 0-1 to Louis. Yeah, it is going to take a while, I think, for it to sink into you. You know, you're going to be facing what I faced with my buddies when you go off to college. And, oh, you played high school basketball. Oh, was your team very good? Yeah, we never lost a district game. We went 79-2, and then we won 2 straight state championships. No.
Yeah, this is a stretch.
Well, here's my 2 rings.
The rings to prove it.
The ring of power. Those things are fun to wear. If I wear just one at a time, it's got a couple of football rings. On the ground, into right. Rounding third, they're sending him. Here comes the throw home. It is cut off. 14-2. Quint Mullen in from second on that one. RBI single to right for Louis Alonso. His game is out of hand. Carter Worrell ends up going first and third on that one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 runs in the inning. Still 2 out. 2 touchdowns and 2 extra points. There's another new hitter. Tyler on. And I believe this is Clifton's first at-bat of his varsity career. Right-handed hitter. Let's see how he does. First pitch. Misses a little, not much. 1-0 to Tyler Clifton. Where were we, Lane? Talk about baseball for a minute.
Talk about the rings.
Oh, the ring power. Yeah, and I have football rings. Just one on one half. I mean, you notice it, like you put it on my ring finger on the left side or something, and I'm having to dial in a little bit of right rudder, not to just turn to the left when I'm going to walk down a hallway. Those things are ginormous.
Tell me about it. And we heard our new ones are going to be even bigger than our first ones. It's crazy.
I saw that when we went up there and got size for them the other day. This one misses. Sound still a little modulated, getting a message, but there's not much I can do because all of the gains are all the way down, and there's nothing I can do about being overmodulated. Talking with Elaine King, our 4th and final state champion women's basketball player. She, like the other seniors, 2-time state champs. 2 of the others are seniors, and I guess we had a sophomore too, right? Peters.
Yep.
So she's only got 1 ring. So she's got some work to do to catch up to you guys, huh?
Yeah, well, she was here last year. She got a medal. She was on the team. And a ring, I believe.
Oh, did she get a ring?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that she played varsity last year.
She came through for playoffs.
Now batting for the
Clifton gets a walk in his first varsity at bat. So runners at the corners, no, runners loaded rather. Walls at third, Alonso at second, Clifton at first for Caleb Rhodes. No, Brooks Dillman, excuse me. Everybody's getting to play now. His numbers coming into the game as he takes the first one off the plate for ball 1. Dillman, not his first at-bat. In fact, he's had 24 with 5 hits, 4 singles, and a triple. Scored 20-30 runs because he often runs from the pitcher and the catcher. Again, 4 times back in 208 coming in. This one on the ground at the first baseman. He corrals it, and he'll go to the bag for the out. Another run scores. Other runners advance to second and third. It's Wohl who scored. Alonso to third.
Now batting for the Timberwolves, number 16, Murray Robinson.
Dillman is out on the 3U. Big Murr is going to be the 12th batter of the inning for Cedar Park. Well, yeah, I get the message about trying to increase gain on the crowd mic, but so much of the crowd is coming through on our headset mics that the crowd mic isn't even on. There is absolutely no gain up anywhere right now. I think I got to play the scoreboard with a 15. Come on, let me see here. And another out, and there's 2 outs. Jackson Harvey was lifted for Murray Robinson. Well, I'm about to catch up with my paperwork. 2-0 the count to Murray, and I'm caught up. So, Elaine, I don't think I've asked you this one yet. I was asking the others. It's a called strike. What do you think is the strongest point of your game, and what part of it do you want to work on?
Of my game, I'd say my strongest is definitely defense. That's why I got defensive.
Defensive player of the year, it must be.
What I want to work on is being more confident in my offensive game, since I focus heavily on defense. So shooting more and that kind of stuff.
Yeah. Round down to second base. 12 hitters to the plate. They get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hits. There's 3 walks thrown in there. They get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 base runners. They score 7 runs. They lead 4-2. All right, thanks, Elaine, for joining us. It's great to have you here on the Trinity. Play basketball there. Outstanding. We'll look forward to your career there.
All right, thank you.
All right, Elaine King, the last of our state champion women's basketball players that joined us on the broadcast tonight. What a lot of fun that was. Talking with those girls about what they've been doing. We'll be right back in just a minute.
The STEAM Team is a true Austin original, the only locally owned full-service cleaning and catastrophe management company in the Austin area. The STEAM Team serves homeowners and businesses with a wide range of services, meeting both routine and emergency needs with prompt, expert, guaranteed service. Founded in Austin in 1983, the STEAM Team has built its reputation on performing beyond expectations with greater professional focus and personal involvement than its competitors. From initial consultation and planning through project management, catastrophe management, reconstruction, and restoration. The staff of the STEAM Team is professional, dedicated, and enthusiastic. That's the STEAM Team at thesteamteam.com.
All right, welcome back to the broadcast here on Vype Network. Brad Cohn now alone after being joined by several members of the girls basketball program, the coach as well, the last many innings. And Trey, our QA, I'm sorry, because of doing what I was doing there, I didn't have any time to even look at anything. Somebody sent me a few messages on the screen of the laptop about gain and turning gain down, but no gain is up anywhere. All the microphones' gain is all absolutely at 0, so overmodulation apparently is something we're not going to solve tonight. And as we go now to the next inning, I got to update my scoreboard here. Hold on, I'll be right with you. All right, so on a night like these, I could really use a producer. Don't really have enough time to do anything but my talking job. Okay, so we are now to the top of the 5th, if I got that right. Do I got that right? Yeah. They are at 9-1-2 in their order. This is supposed to be first baseman Gary Torres. They got a pinch hitter, Hector Perez, number 21. Full count to him, and he fouls it into the net. Still 3-2 to Hector Perez. Adam Vaughn still on the mound. Boy, he sat for a long time. 12 batters to the plate for Cedar Park in the bottom of the 4th. This one's lined foul to the right side. Still 3-2 to Hector Perez. After Perez, they're at 1-2 in the order. Scheduled second baseman Ben Berglund, center fielder Tyler Huerta. Not sure if they're going to stay with them or not. There's a standing strikeout of Hector Perez. Another thing I haven't been able to do while hosting all our interviews is keep track of pitch counts and strikeouts, hits and so forth for Adam. So I'm looking here at that strikeout. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 strikeouts for Adam. Put that down. Hits, he's given up 1, 2, and that's it. 2 of the first 4 batters got hits on Adam, but none since. He's given up 2 runs. He has walked 2. First pitch is strike to the leadoff hitter Ben Berglund. That one misses low, 1-1. Well, Trey's got some updates. Liberty Hill 9, Leander 3 at the end of 3rd. Says he'd love to be my producer. I'll take it. Hutto up on Vandergrift 1-0 at the end of 2. Good stuff, thanks to this line foul and net to the left side. 1-2 to Ben Berglund. Tyler Huerta on deck, Ryan Pullen in the hole, but there is 1 out. Gosh, still behind. There we go. Scoreboard's updated now. Of course, this is a 10 after 5 rule. If they don't score enough to get within 10 runs here, the game is done. And they need 3 to stay alive for another inning. Oh, man. They called that ball 4. Adam was sure he had a strike. So was I. That was right down the tube. Wow. That was some interesting umpiring. So Berglund aboard with a 1-out walk.
Now back to the Patriots, number 11, Tyler Huerta.
Tyler Huerta, the center fielder, steps in. He grounded back to the pitcher twice. So let's do that and start a double play that can end the game. How about that? On the 5th now, Trey says Liberty Hill's 12, Leander 3. Top of the 5th, Vandergrift up 5-1 over Hutto. Thanks a lot, Trey, for the updates. 1-0 to Tyler Huerta. On the ground at the second base, and this could end it. Flips to Julian at second. Throw not in time. Beats it out at first. But there are 2 down. 4-6 gets Ben Berglund at second. Huerta lives at first on the fielder's choice. Umpire's looking at his watch. He may not matter what time it is. If you're interested, it is 8:49 here in Central Texas. But I'm telling you, they got to get 3 runs really quickly, or at least by the end of this inning, or we're not playing anymore. This one outside. 1-0 to Ryan Pullen, DH. Into the net. Actually, they've pulled Pullen for Logan Niederhauser. He's playing right field, and they were DHing for him with Pullen. Letting Niederhauser bat for himself here at the end. There's a strike. Now a strike away from a win. Pitch, swing and a miss, and that's the ball game. Timberwolves with a 4.5 inning, 15-2 win over the Eastview Patriots, who continue to struggle. They have lost something like 9 or 10 in a row now. We're going to go away for a minute, let you hear from our sponsors, and when we come back, we'll give you the post-game show. Cedar Park Baseball, the Vype Network.
Bussey Roofing understands how important your home and business is to you and the significant investment involved for quality roof installation. As a reputable and professional roofing repair contractor, Bussey Roofing offers years of experience that includes a complete and comprehensive range of roof services that are designed to enhance curb appeal, provide energy efficiency, and increase the value of your business or commercial property. That's Bussey Roofing, Cedar Park Roofing, roof repair repairs, and roof restoration. Visit them at bussyroofing.com.
Centex Material Handling is a family-owned and operated business located in Central Texas. Since 2011, they've supplied outstanding commercial equipment and industrial solutions for businesses throughout the Southwest. They pride themselves on the reputation they've established over the years. Whether your company needs industrial cranes, conveyor systems, a turnkey material handling system, or various storage equipment options, Centex Material Handling is a one-stop shop with step-by-step consultancy before, during, and after every project to ensure they meet any and all of your business needs. Centex Material Handling looks forward to working with you.
Chances are, whether you were born and raised in Central Texas or just moved to the Austin area, you purchased a vehicle from the Cover Auto Group or know someone who has. Since 1909, with the opening of the first automotive dealership in Central Texas, Cover has taken pride in maintaining its position as Austin's leading auto group, now operating under its fifth generation of family members. With over 14 franchises in 7 locations, Cover continues to provide an unmatched total vehicle experience for the surrounding areas. Come to Covert for your Cadillac, Buick, or GMC automobiles.
With ASI Protection Services, it's always safe. It's that simple. ASI Services provides commercial and residential alarm monitoring services. ASI does the install and monitoring for way less than the large security chains. They've been in business for 21 years. ASI also offers home automation services, repair services for access control, alarms, and CCTV, plus security camera installation and repair. That's ASI Protection Services. Call 512-467-2615.
Empire Home Solutions was founded on the principles of honesty, quality, communication, and integrity. They want to help you protect your home. They're proud of the industry they love and bring exceptional details to each job. When it comes to home repair or improving the exterior of your home or business, you can hire any old company, or you can hire people who genuinely care about you, people with your best interests in mind, and who educate their customers as well as they perform their jobs. People with a conscience and a genuine desire to do what's right and do it the right way. And that would be Empire Home Solutions at 512-998-3372.
The STEAM Team is a true Austin original, the only locally owned full-service cleaning and catastrophe management company in the Austin area. The STEAM Team serves homeowners and businesses with a wide range of services, meeting both routine and emergency needs with prompt, expert, guaranteed service. Founded in Austin in 1983, the STEAM Team has built its reputation on performing beyond expectations with greater professional focus and personal involvement than its competitors. From initial consultation and planning through project management, catastrophe management, reconstruction, and restoration. The staff of the STEAM Team is professional, dedicated, and enthusiastic. That's the STEAM Team at thesteamteam.com.
Thunder Cloud Subs is a neighborhood sub shop with a rich tradition of good-natured people serving fresh, fast, and healthy food in a quirky and fun atmosphere. Founded in Austin in 1975, Thunder Cloud has the simple philosophy of selling a great sub at a reasonable price with superb ingredients. Scratch-baked bread, meats, cheeses, and produce sliced fresh every day. All these ingredients come together to create the one and only Thunder Cloud Sub at 4 Points and at 700 East Whitestone in Cedar Park.
Southern Landscape of Austin. Established in 1982, Southern Landscape is a licensed and insured full-service landscape design and outdoor construction firm dedicated to building custom landscape and outdoor living spaces. For 40 years, they've specialized in features like custom landscape design, water features, vineyards, irrigation, hardscaping, patios, decks, arbors, retaining walls, fencing, outdoor kitchens, pools, fireplaces, fire pits, and lighting. Southern Landscape staff is comprised of full-time, licensed, bonded, and insured professionals who are passionate about their work. Call them today at 512-263-8450 or visit southernlandscape.com.
Bussy Roofing understands how important your home and business is to you and the significant investment involved for quality roof installation. As a reputable and professional roofing repair contractor, Bussy Roofing offers years of experience that includes a complete and comprehensive range of roof services that are designed to enhance curb appeal, provide energy efficiency, and increase the value of your business or commercial property. That's Bussy Roofing, Cedar Park Roofing, roof repairs, and roof restoration. Visit them at bussyroofing.com.
All right, welcome to the post-game show. Cedar Park, big win, 15-2 over the Eastview Patriots. Scored in every frame. 2 in the first, 3 in the second, 3 in the third, 7 in the fourth. Eastview with 1 in the first, nothing in the second, 1 in the third, nothing in the fourth or fifth. This is one of those dreaded 10 after 5 games. We only had to bat 4 times, but our first through 6 batting positions all batted 4 times anyway in 4 innings. So not bad. We're joined with assistant coach Mike Cockrell on the post-game show. Mike, how you doing?
I'm doing well. No, sorry.
You're bringing one of your young players.
Yeah, the little girl right here, Maisie.
Maisie. How old is Maisie?
She is 16 months.
Hi, Maisie. How you doing? And
she's exhausted.
Fighting with a little bear over a pacifier. That's a pretty cool design. I like that.
Thank you.
So, Coach, a terrible taste in the mouth of whatever that was that happened the other night.
Right.
It shall remain mentionless after that. Got that rinsed out pretty quick here tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, just, their demeanor and their attitude today is completely different. You can tell they're really focused in the beginning and even during PT beforehand and in and out before the game. It's just something different about today, and they took advantage of the opportunity they had and came up with everything.
Vaughn, the biggest chore it looked like he had pitching was having to sit for so long and then go back out there, huh?
Right, yeah, and of course, that's just disrupts rhythm. But, he's able to overcome that and, just pitch a stellar at the end of the day. He really did.
And your offense gets lots of hits. I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 hits.
Incredible. Just incredibly disciplined at the plate, taking advantage of, fastball counts and getting their bat head out there and, getting on base. It was a good team win. It really was. Everyone, I think, got to play in some form of fashion, which is awesome.
Yeah, I noticed that at the end. Make sure. I think Tyler Clifton had his first varsity out.
He did, and he got on base.
That was correct.
Awesome. Yes, it was.
Very great.
It was.
All right, Mike Cockrell joining us here. Now let's ship a couple of players you brought with him. Adam Vaughn was the winning pitcher tonight. Joining us here on the post-game show right now, Adam Vaughn. And Adam normally got pitch counts and stuff, and side down totals and all that stuff. I couldn't do that tonight because I was busy through the game interviewing some of the women's basketball state champs, talking with them. I couldn't keep track of everything I normally kept track of. But another good outing for you. And as I was just talking about with Mike Cockrell, it appears that one of your toughest tasks tonight was having to sit through 8, 10, 12 batters in the dugout between your pitching outings. How do you manage that sort of situation?
It's just kind of constantly staying warm, doing some arm circles, light warming up type of thing, calling one of the guys, Harvey, our boy Harvey, coming on next. He helped me warm up, just light throwing, maybe some jumping jacks, just, keeping the blood flowing type of thing.
I also had to go 1 for 2 with a double, and a walk, and a run scored. I guess it's your runner. You had to kind of get chipped out of that when you're pitching, right?
Yeah. I'm kind of fine with that.
That's
I'm
okay.
not a big running guy.
That's okay. What were you throwing mainly that was working so well tonight?
I mean, it was just fastballs. I mean, you're getting squeezed a little bit. It happens, but fastball felt good out the hand tonight, and I was locating well, and it was getting by him on first strike, so that's really all I needed. Outfield was kind of just complimenting to me.
Good deal. The defense behind you was solid tonight, so that sure helps.
Yeah, of course.
All right, Adam Vaughn, winning pitcher again tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we're also going to talk to another player of the game for Cedar Park. His guy's Jackson Harvey. So tell me about that pitch and what it was and what you did with it.
I was looking for a fastball up on the road. I got it, and I swung, and what's his history?
It's like a golf swing, wasn't it? Sometimes it just feels right. You know, right when you hit it. Was this one of those you hit and thought that's it?
Yes, sir. I thought I was going off the bat.
Man, it looked like it to us. I forget who I had here. We had all the basketball girls up here. They joined me on and I was telling her I had to just grab her arm and just jump in and say, and there it goes! So third home run on the year.
Yes, sir.
Did you hit some last year?
Yeah, I hit 2 on JV. I was on JV last year.
Okay, so first varsity home runs this year.
Yes, sir.
Now, are you the guy who had the one out onto the boulevard in Corpus Christi?
Yes, sir.
That was a heck of a shot. I don't know if you saw it because you're down there, but I'm up in the press box doing that game. And that one bounced in the rightward bound, I guess that's eastbound lane, right in front of a car.
Wow.
And then went up in the air and bounced right behind another car. So you almost hit two cars with that one shot. That was a heck of a shot.
Thank you.
Home runs have got to be really fulfilling to hit.
Yeah, it's the best feeling.
And get a chance to work on that home run clock.
Yeah,
How often do you practice that?
I don't know.
Another solid game at first base. You really nailed that position.
Thank you.
All right, thanks.
Thank you.
Jackson Harvey joining us on the post-game show, along with Adam Vaughn and Coach Mike Cockrell, as we kind of recap this one. I think now I need to give you the offensive stats because we didn't get a chance to do that before they got up here. Here they are. Cade Davis 0 for 1, but 2 walks and scored a run. Carter Wohl 1 for 1 with an RBI and a run scored. Julian Swift 1 for 2 with a double, a sacrifice fly, a run scored, and 3 RBIs. Caleb Rhodes, first varsity at-bat, gets an RBI and a sacrifice fly to left. Louis Alonso goes 2 for 4 with a double and an RBI. Adam Vaughn 1 for 2 with a double, a walk, and a run scored. His runner got a run scored. Tyler Clifton, his first varsity at-bat, gets aboard with a walk, stranded second. Christian Pickens goes 1 for 3, scores a run. Brooks Dillman batted, but 0 for 1, ground out to the first. Jackson Harvey, as we said, 2 for 4, a home run, 3 RBIs, and a run scored. Murray Robinson, 0 for 1, ground out to second. Houston Molinaro, 2 for 3, a double, a walk, 3 runs scored for Houston. Ethan Becker, 2 for 3, a triple, an RBI, another single, and 2 runs scored. Quint Mullen on base every time as well. 1 for 1, but he also was on as a hit batsman and with a walk, had an RBI, and scored 3 runs. So we had 2 guys score 3 runs tonight. Another guy scored 2. And Coach and I were talking a couple games ago about how the bottom of the order didn't do much from 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 went hitless one night. Well, tonight, let me get that for you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 for 14 tonight, the bottom 5 in the order. So, made up for that pretty well, didn't they? All right. That should do it. Timberwolves stay in that first place tie. A 15-2 win over the Eastview Patriots tonight. Season record now 17-7 overall, 9-3 in district. 2 games to go. Win them both, and they're the district champs. Fate is in their own hands. Now they're both tough. They're Rouse on the road and Georgetown right here next week. Patriots here go to 9-16 and 2-9. This is the Timberwolves baseball program's 419th win all time and the 190th win on a live K-Mac or Vype broadcast. Next up, as we said, more district action on the road Tuesday night at Rouse, and of course we'll bring you all of that. Special thanks to the whole Vype staff, Ops Director Merle Bertrand, our QA for this game Trey Grubb, voiceover artist Roland Ruiz, and our technical support officer Suna Venkat, and to the state champs for being part of the broadcast tonight. This is Brad Cohn signing off. We'll see you Tuesday night.
This has been Vype Live Network's presentation of Cedar Park Timberwolves Baseball. Sponsored by ASI Protection Services, Southern Landscape, Covert Cadillac Buick GMC, Centex Material Handling, The Steam Team, Thundercloud Subs, Bussy Roofing, Empire Home Solutions, and Academy